That leads to what we thought, because my director Indira and we got to see the film. Mia Goth and Oscar, I thought the first scene when they meet while they're eating, and she challenges them, and the great confessional scene.
Yeah.
That was a fun scene. But you really only had a couple of moments like that, and to establish the relations enough to drive the rest of the story. So, what were your thoughts of running those sequences, introducing Mia Goth's character and their relationship? Because you know how pivotal it is especially in the third act.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's important right from the very beginning to establish that Victor is captivated by Elizabeth, and that the beautiful shot where she's in Harlander's apartment, she's holding the skull, and she turns around and she's wearing that gorgeous dress, and you really see that on Victor's face, and so I think you buy from that point onwards that this is a person he's interested in, that he is also going to to pursue. And as we move along through the story, to the detriment of the goals of of his research, and then having that conflict at the dinner table between Elizabeth and Victor, I think only makes Victor more energetic and more aggressive, about pursuing her, because she's challenging him.
And he's not used to that.
And he's not used to that, but I think he also respects it, and he and enjoys it. And so it is a waltz between them, and we get to a very literal waltz in the bistro scene, to establish that he is spending more time pursuing her than he is doing the research, and he's also very meanly sidelined his brother off at the lab to take care of all of the logistics, while he's hanging out with his brother's fiance. So. I think that establishing all of those tensions, early on and doing it, quickly, is important for the conflict in the film and important for establishing, their relationships and how they later break down.